Okay, let's do a couple of work problems and then you can get more practice on these. Okay, first of all, it says, suppose that a large pump can empty a swimming pool in 41 hours and a small pump can empty the same pool in 54 hours. If both pumps are used at the same time, how long will it take to empty the pool? Okay, so on this worksheet that I'm giving you, I gave you the solutions so you can make sure that works out. All right, so our goal is, well, it's going to be 23.3, but let's see how this works. All right, so we know our work problems have the time it works together in over the rate of one person. I think I used M and N. Matter of fact, let's do it the right way. Let's do, let's use the same exact variables I've given you. So X is the time it takes us to empty the pool together. Okay, so if one of us can do it in 41 hours and the other one can do it in 54 hours, we get the whole job done. Okay, so you want to remember that the top is together, the bottoms are separate. All right, well, it looks like the common denominator is going to be 41 times 54, okay, because I don't see any common factors. So we're going to times everything by, well, I'll rewrite it down here. So X over 41 plus X over 54 equals 1. All right, so common denominator is 54 times 41. 54 times 41, 54. Why do I do this? So the denominators will cancel. Okay, let's try this guy. All right, so the 41s cancel and I'm left with 54x. The 54s cancel and I'm left with 41x. And 54 times 41, I just did that on my calculator, is 2214. All right, so I can combine these two x's and get 95 is 2214. Divide by the 95, and I get, divided by 95, 23.3 hours together. Okay, all right. So that was, I think most of you guys got that one, but let's take a look at this one. It's got a little bit of a variety. Okay, this time it says it takes one painter 13 hours longer than it does the more experienced. Together they paint the house in 26. Now remember, together is the top one. So together was my X. So I'm going to rewrite this as together over me plus 2, this is just Marge's terms, you won't find this in a textbook, over you equals 1 job. Okay, so that might help. Let's see. All right, so together it takes us 26 hours. So that's going to be in the numerator. Now, I'm not going to be the experienced one. So me, I'm going to be, well, you're going to be the experienced one, and I'm going to be 13 hours longer. Okay, so 26 together over me, which is the inexperienced, and 26 together over you gives us 1 whole job. Okay, so now how do we solve this one? We do the same thing. We get the common denominator is going to be x times x plus 13. Okay, so why do we do that? We just want to cancel those denominators and get rid of the fractions. Yes, goodbye, leaving 26 times x. And the x is gone, leaving 26 times x plus 13. And nobody cancels here, so we have our x plus 13. Okay, this is looking like a quadratic equation, so let's get rid of the parentheses. 26x, and we'll distribute our 26. 26 times 13 is 338. and then x times x, and 13 times x. Okay, well, these guys become 52x. And I can see that I do have a quadratic equation. So we want to set that equal to 0 and keep our leading term positive. So let's move these guys over to the other side. And so I'll be left with 0. So I have x squared, let's see, 13 take away 52 is negative 39 minus 338. Now that may be factorable, but I don't know those factors. So I'm going to go ahead and do the quadratic formula. So A is 1, B is negative 39, and C is negative 338. You may choose to use Desmos as well. Just graph this and see where it crosses the x-axis. Okay, so the opposite of B, plus or minus, B squared, 39 squared is 1521. B squared minus 4 times A times C all over 2A. So we have 39 plus or minus the square root. I'm going to put all that in my calculator. 1521 minus 4 times 1 times negative 338. Okay, and I got 2873. Then we're going to divide that by 2. Okay, so let's do 39 plus the square root of 2873. And we'll do 39 minus the square root of 2873 divided by 2. And I'm guessing that one's going to be a negative number. So remember, we're talking about an application problem. So how long does it take for each painter to paint the house? We don't want a negative number. So let's take the positive one. So we'll have 39 plus the square root of 2873, enter, and then divide that by 2. And I do get 46.3 for that one. This one's going to be 39, take away the square root of 2873, enter, divided by 2, and I did get negative 7.3. So we really aren't going to use that one. So let's take the 46.3 for our x. So that's how fast you do it in. I'm going to be 13 hours more than that, so mine's going to be 59.3. Okay, so how long does it take for each painter to paint the house working alone? The inexperienced one, 59.3 hours. The experienced one, 46.3 hours. I hope this helps. And now you can practice a few more of these. Okay, sorry, I know you want to see that. Okay.